Our next team up we have is Recyclique.
Hi, everyone. My name is Magdalena Gero. I was born in New York. I grew up in Croatia, and I currently live in Brooklyn, New York. I am the product owner and front-end developer at Recyclique, and my teammates are Staceyann, Shaina, Randy, and Jason. The problems of plastic and carbon pollution, global warming, and tons of waste impact all our lives on Earth. As young people, we fear for our future daily. At Recyclique, we believe it's time for us to unite and to execute our efforts of becoming more self-sustainable, lessening the demand for the ever-increasing overproduction of goods. Recyclique tackles the lack of awareness around recycling and other environmental issues. We aim to empower users all over New York City to participate in recycling events, and we hope to foster a sense of dedication to a more eco-conscious lifestyle. One of the features I had worked on was our newsfeed. Powered by the New York Times API, it brings users the latest articles about the environment. After obtaining an API key, I constructed a request, sent it to the API endpoint, and received a response containing articles metadata. The impact this had is the ability to provide users with access to the latest news on the topic of environmentalism in order to stay informed about global issues and engaged in initiatives, all within the convenience of our app. The communication between the client and the server during API fetching is like a conversation. The client, which is our app, sends a request to the server specifying what information it wants. The server receives the request, processes it, and then sends it back as a response, including our requested articles.
Hello, my name is Randy Pichardo. I'm Dominican American and was born in Brooklyn, New York. I'm the Scrum Master and front-end developer for Recyclique. Considering our site is based around events, a user must be able to create events for others to see and or RSVP to. In order to achieve this, I implemented a form that can only be accessed by logged-in users. When the form is submitted, it triggers a specific function. This function takes the submitted information, performs an API post call, and generates an event based on the provided data. The event is then displayed on the user's dashboard and on the event page of other users. This form makes for a quick and easy process that allows any user to sign up and start creating events immediately. As you can see here, even though under the hood, there's a lot that goes into creating events, all the user needs to do is fill out a form. This sends a post request to this route, which creates an event. It's as simple as that.
Hi everyone, my name is Shaina Guzman and my parents are from the Dominican Republic. I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York, which is where I currently reside in. I am a front-end developer for Recyclique, and for our product, it is crucial that users are able to engage in a visually appealing user interface. And for that, we needed to select a complementary color palette that is aesthetically pleasing to the user. My approach to this challenge is that I use Figma to create a mock-up of the overall layout of our webpage, creating the wireframe. I later utilized Bulma and React to bring the framework to life. Because of my design choices, I was able to ensure a sleek and user-friendly experience for the younger audience. As you can see, this was the wireframe I created on Figma. Because I wanted to appeal to our young users, I decided to go for a modern look, which is why I decided to choose a color palette of emerald green and white, and to still keep the environment.
Hello, my name is Jason Paulino, and I was born and raised in the Bronx, New York, and my family's from the Dominican Republic. And I was the backend developer for Recyclique. So a key feature of our platform is enabling users to be involved in community events. I built a feature which involves users to join existing events listed on our events page. Using PostgreSQL, Express.js, and Connects, I was able to implement a system where users can join these events and manage attendee information in real time. So here's an illustration explaining the flow of a unique user joining a unique event. So it starts off with the user interaction, where a user decides to join an event by clicking the Join Event button on an event page. We proceed to the app action, where the app sends a request to the server at a specific web address, which includes the user ID and the event ID they want to join. We proceed to the server action, where the server receives the app's request and then communicates with our database, asking to officially add the user to the event and update the total number of participants accordingly. Lastly, the confirmation. The server then communicates to the application that the user has successfully joined an event by sending a visual notification back to the user.
Hi, everyone. My name is Staceyann King. I was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. I am first generation of Jamaican immigrants. And also I was a full stack developer for Recyclique. For our product, it was very crucial for the users to be able to view their progress and be able to track the events they join and giving them the choice to delete or leave an event. I implement this by using React.js by creating two functions and routes for users, giving them the ability to leave an event. The impact was that the users can update the dashboard in real time, enabling to give them to be intentional with the community that they created and empower them to take control and awareness over the events they have created. In the next slide, you see the diagram. Once the users, based on the dashboard, they're presented with two choices. One, they can leave the event with the function and they will return the event back to the main space. And also, if they choose to delete the event, they remove the event entirely from memory. We will now present the demo of Recyclique. Hello and welcome to Recyclique. I find myself on the landing page where I can browse some features and I see that I can create an event. I can learn more information about the organization and I can read the latest news on environmentalism. This is interesting to me, so I'm going to check that out. Awesome. These look like New York Times articles on environmental topics. I am going to move to the events page and check out the events going on right now. I like this beach cleanup, so I'm going to join that. But it appears that I need to sign up in order to join an event. I actually need at least one special symbol in order to successfully sign up. I'm going to go back to the events page and join this event. Awesome. I would actually like to create an event as well. So I'm going to create an event that I call giveaway of my spring closet. I'm going to send it, set it for July 5th at sometime around noon and give it an address as well as an image to better depict my event. Great. I'm going to publish that event and go check out my dashboard. This is where the event that I've joined lives, and this is the event that I've created lives. I think I'm actually going to keep my closet and delete this event. Thank you so much for watching. This is Recyclique.